Guac on me, you guys. Guac on me. All right, here you guys go. Tasting for real, for real.
I get the teacher.
Go for it. I'm over here holding this guac. They've been looking at this guac the entire time.
They were like, you take your chip and then you go.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking It With Ayydé. Today I'm gonna help you guys out and bless you with guacamole. I'm tired of seeing this ridiculous guac everywhere. So for this, you're gonna need cilantro, aguacates, tomates, serrano peppers, or chiles, limones, limes, onion, and salt and pepper. And one of my favorite, a molcajete. This is like a volcanic rock or something like that. I don't know. Look, I've had it forever and I love it. Step one, cutting la cebolla. It's literally an onion, okay? As I told you guys, I like to use purple onion over the yellow or the white. Just to me, it has a sweeter taste. It doesn't like make me like that when I eat it. That's what it does when I bite into a guacamole and it's yellow or the white one. So I'm using purple. I'm only gonna use half. Just remember that when you're eating guac, you don't ever want like big chunks of anything in there except for the avocado. I like mine chunky. If you like yours creamy, that's on you. So we're gonna make sure that we have really thin sliced onions. Make sure you guys have a good knife. That's what I get for buying cheap knives. I know that there's a way to do this really, really pretty. Sometimes it gets ugly. We're gonna push it back together like this, and then you cut your little squares. I almost cut my finger off. I guess the knife does work after all. It's all nice and cut. We'll move this guy over here. We don't need him anymore. You guys are probably asking like, oh my God, so how much are you using? Like a cup, 2 cups? No, I don't measure my cooking like that. Tanteale, that's a Spanish word to just guesstimate. Figure it out. You're gonna have to figure this out on your own. What you like to taste, that's on you. You always wanna start off with less because if you put a bunch in, you can't take it out. But if you put a little bit, you can always add. Step 2, chiles. These are Serrano. Some people don't like to use chile. To me, having a guac without chiles is just plain Jane, and nobody wants a plain guac, okay? Cut off the tails and the tips like this. If you don't want your guac too spicy, make sure you take out the seeds. I'm gonna leave it in because I prefer heat in my guac. So whoever eats my guac better be ready for some heat. I like to just do this thinly too. I would say cut it into about 6 little strips across, and then you go over it like this. Again, this is all to taste. You can add some more spice. You can never remove. So I'm cutting it all up. Doesn't mean that I'm necessarily gonna use all of it. There's people that can cut like this. You're supposed to protect your fingers, you guys. I didn't go to cordon bleu. I grew up in my own kitchen, so I cut myself a couple times. If you know how to cut better than me, congratulations. You're a professional. Step 3, tomates. These are Roma tomatoes. I probably won't end up using all 3 again. I'm gonna cut a few and see what we need. Cut the ends of it. Boom, boom. I call these the hearts. I'm pretty sure there's a real term for these. I call them the hearts, the juicy parts. I don't like to take them out. Some people prefer to take them out, but I leave them in. I think it makes it tastier. These I actually like to have them a little bit chunkier because I feel like tomatoes are really refreshing. And when you're biting into them, it doesn't make you kick back like the onions do. When I used to play cocinita when I was a little girl, I would steal the tomatoes out of the house. My mom would be pissed. And then there was these fruits that looked like tomatoes, but they weren't tomatoes, and I would use them, and then my brother was my guinea pig, and that boy would try everything. I was just trying to make some salsa. It's about 2 tomatoes. I'm actually gonna cut 1 more, but just a half of the third. It's getting a little messy, you guys. Again, just cutting everywhere. They're like, that girl does not know how to cut tomatoes. But I cut them. And now let's get the aguacate. This, let me tell you guys, I paid like $5 for these 2. So I cut off the tips like this, and then I cut them in half, just like this. Then you open it. Look how pretty it is. It's a beautiful aguacate. I'm pretty sure these were brought from Mexico. Best aguacates are from Mexico. Take the pit out, just stab it, not coming out. Stab and twist, stab and twist. Ugh! Things get complicated in the kitchen. Let's try this one. Stab and twist. That's how it's supposed to work. If you want to go plant that, get you some aguacate trees because it's getting real expensive, then you go do that. So now we're missing my good friend over here, cilantro. I love cilantro. Well, that went all over my nose and now we're gonna put it on the board. It's okay, it's my food, I'm gonna eat it. So cilantro, literally just bring it together like this, as such. Tighten it like this, like that, and then you just go in. What if like, what's his name? Chef Ramsay, that mean chef. If he's watching this, he's probably like, what are you doing? I don't think he talks like that, but if my tia is watching this, I hope I'm making her proud. She's like, girl, what are you doing? Still playing cocinita. That's about how much I use. I don't go all the way into the stems. Some people do, they like it. I personally don't. I got cilantro everywhere. And then you go over it again. Nobody wants big ass chunks of cilantro in their teeth. The last pieces are my limes. I used to always think that limes and lemons were the same thing. I don't know if it's a Mexican thing growing up like that. I finally figured out that they're two separate things. This is the fun part. Get you a knife first. You kind of just go into it like this. Just cut it up real quick. And then you get you your spoon, right? Put it in your bowl. Just like that. Scoop it out. Just like this. Boom. Don't leave none of it in there. Get all your aguacate. Get all your money's worth. Because they charge extra for guac. So now that you have your avocado in the rock, you could just mush it a little bit down because as you can see, it's getting a little bit crowded in here and I still got a lot of ingredients to get in there. I personally don't like it too mushy. If you like it super creamy, which is weird, then that's your thing. I like mine a little bit chunkier. So now that I've created a little bit of space, I'm gonna throw in Serrano peppers. Sprinkle it like it's Christmas. It's raining. Tomatoes. This is fun. Get some of this in there. However you want to throw it in. I actually always leave a little bit out because I want to mix it. I'm gonna start off just squeezing 1.5 limes because I don't want it to taste like lemonade either, and that can happen with limes. Limes are pretty strong. So now that I have that in there, I'm gonna grab this spoon again. See, everything is in here. Cilantro, onions, tomates, serrano, aguacate, limon, and then you gotta mix it. This is gonna get messy, you guys, because I'm holding the rock from the gods and it's really heavy in my hands. So how about we do that? Here we go. Gotta do it with love. Love is always a key ingredient. No, really, for real, it really is. That will make a difference in anything you make in life. Whatever energy you're putting into your food, people are going to taste. Okay, so it's all mixed in there. You guys are probably like, when are you gonna put the salt and the pepper? Here's the pepper. I love pepper. Some people do not put pepper. Pepper is love. So I'm putting more love. Get you some salt, oops. That should be about enough. And then you get your spoon again, full of guacamole, and you mix it. And then I like to create like a little hole like this and open up the guac. That's what I say, open up the guac. And then we do one more round of pepper. Pepper, 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 pepper. I'm doing what I said is tanteándole. That's kind of like a guesstimate. One last little shake here, or stir. It's not a shake, I ain't shaking it. Now it's ready to serve with some chips, with your favorite taquitos, whatever it is. This is how you make guacamole. Use the molcajete. Could have used a regular ass bowl. So I'm putting more love. Cutting onion. Let's do it.
Cutting onion one.
Get you a husband, a side piece, baby daddy, whatever it is that you're looking for. This is it. Thank you guys for watching Cooking It with Ayydé. Make sure you guys subscribe somewhere down there, and I'll see you guys next time.